Sitting in the passenger seat of my father's vehicle as a little boy, I would see a lot of homeless people on the side of the roads, homeless people and panhandlers, and a majority of them would be in the downtown areas of Sacramento, California, where I was born and raised. I would sit and think to myself, and I still do till this day, as to why or how these people are in the situations that they are in. Due to some study, I have learned that a majority of homeless people are in the situations that they're in due to the lack of education. Now, there are other means of why people are in the streets or homeless, but a majority are there due to that, the lack of education alone. I believe all U.S. citizens should serve a minimum of 3 years so they can use the benefits that the government has available to us. Now, the 5 things I'll be covering today would be education, character building, different job skills, pros and cons of joining the military, and also a sense of direction for our younger generations. Now, with education in the military, when you join the military, you can do classes online. You have up to $4,500 each fiscal year to use to put towards your education from October to October. Now, if you do not do school while you're in the service, you also have the option of getting out of the military and using the Montgomery GI Bill, or what I plan to use if I do get out of the military would be the post 9/11, which offers money for books and also a housing allowance depending on which the location that you are in. Character building. Military is real big on building character, being respectful to your supervisors and working as a team. The Army lives off an acronym called leadership: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. We live with these every day, on and off duty, while we're at work and when we're out in the world. Different job skills. Now, while you're in the military, you don't only do the military occupation that you chose. You can also work with those beside you. Now, I am a 15 Romeo. I am an Apache mechanic, so I repair major parts on the aircraft. Now, a 15 Bravo, which is an engine mechanic, fixes different parts on the engine. So I can either help them out or they help me out, and it goes hand in hand. So I have not only the skill of installing or removing an engine, I have the skill of fixing different parts on the engines. And taking these job skills into the civilian world is a great deal in building a resume and trying to do something outside of the military. Pros and cons of joining the military. One example of a pro would be national unity, bringing people together, working with different people around the nation. So you'd be different ethnic groups and coming together and knowing how to work together. You'll have an active force. You'd always have people joining the military to seek the benefits, and the active force would always be strong. You wouldn't have to use conscription or the president bringing out a draft or whatever. Government, you'd have a lot more involvement in the government because everybody will be affected by it. So everybody would have their say in what they want in the government. And also equality, bringing people together, working with different backgrounds, being able to work together. Cons of joining the military is taking your free will. So the United States is built off of being a free person, and joining the military takes a little bit away from you, not too much. There's a saying that we in the military, we uphold democracy, we don't practice it. So, and also education alone, there are some people that would rather finish their education out of high school and then going on and doing whatever else they want. They don't want to put that 3-year hold on trying to serve in the military. Lives at risk. Military is, like everybody knows, it's a very, very dangerous occupation. You go and defend a country and lives are lost. And that's also a big risk that some people do not like. And also some people are just not fit for being in the military. Physically, mentally, psychologically, it's just not fit for everybody. Direction, a sense of direction for the new generations coming up. It give them some kind of foundation to point them in a direction that they want to go. It gives them a better opportunity, and it also gives them a great experience and a way to better their lives. So in conclusion, I've covered the benefits of joining the military for a minimum of at least 3 years, for education, building character, different job skills, the pros and cons, and direction. I believe we could keep U.S. citizens off of the streets, so we could drop the percentage of homeless people out there.